Is the ASUS ProArt PX13 the best content creator laptop on the market? I think yes. Alright guys, it's such a great day to be a content creator because in this package, we have one of the best, if not the best, portable solutions for content creators. And I'm not even exaggerating, on paper at least. Now before I open up this box, I just wanted to say thank you to ASUS for sending me a review unit for me to check out for this video, and it's always been a dream for me to work with ASUS, so just want to thank you guys for supporting my videos in order for me to have an opportunity like this. So in this box we have paper, lots of bubble wrap, and I mean lots of bubble wrap. But within all that bubble wrap, we've got ourselves the ProArt PX13 2-in-1 laptop. And as you guys know, I've been trying to build the perfect travel setup for content creators, and I've been working with the ASUS G14 for a very long time now. This is my daily driver. I have both the 2024 model and the 2025 model. Now, just for this video specifically, I'll be comparing the configuration and specs to my 2024 version because the ProArt PX13 came out 1 year ago and it still stands as one of the best content creator machines out there from what I've seen. And today I'm here to check that out as well. Today I'm only going to be doing the unboxing, so if you guys would want to see more of a long-term review of the ProArt PX13, let me know. So I've got my top-down camera right here, but I have been absolutely hyped to check out this specific device right here because of the extra capabilities that the G14 doesn't have. Alright, so in this box, I'm assuming this is where the laptop is. So inside the big box contains two different boxes. I'm assuming this first box contains the charger, and I've just got to say ProArt's packaging looks absolutely beautiful. However, this charger does look exactly like my G14 charger. I think it might actually be the same charger. It has a 200-watt charger inside the package with their proprietary charger input. Let me actually see if it's the same. So this is the charger for my 2025 G14 model. However, theirs is 180 watts. The charger input is exactly the same, but it's very interesting to see that the ProArt PX13 comes with a higher wattage charger. So this is 200 watts. Very interesting. So inside the first box, that's pretty much it. You just get the charger. I just gotta say, I love the quality of the ProArt packaging. My main monitor is a ProArt monitor, so I've experienced packaging like this. The quality is absolutely top notch. So let's go ahead and check out the laptop itself. Alright guys, so first impressions of this laptop is that it's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning, it's light, it's small. It has a 13.3 inch 3K OLED display. And not only that, it has a special quirk. Check this out. Boom. It's a 2-in-1 laptop. You can flip it 360 degrees, and look at this. It is, in fact, touchscreen. Oh yeah. So this is actually the little brother of the larger model, which is the ProArt P16, which comes with a 16-inch display and a bigger body, bigger chassis, so you're gonna get better thermals on that model. But I'm here to talk about portability. 13.3 inches might be a little bit too small for some of you guys, but looking at this from a portability aspect, it's perfect. I mean, we can put it side by side with the G14 and you can see that there's extra real estate on the G14, and I thought the G14 was actually very, very compact already. But now seeing this laptop physically, it's beautiful. I love it. It comes with a very beautiful matte black anodized aluminum chassis. So I'm loving it so far. When it comes to on-the-go work and actually physically seeing this device in front of me, this might actually be a lot better fitting for me than the G14. But I haven't used this thing just yet, but just talking from a physical standpoint. Okay, so now moving on to the input and output on this device right here. On the right side, we've got two fan grills. We have a USB-C inputs as well as a USB-A and a micro SD slot. When it comes to these devices, I really wish they would have a full-size SD card slot, because a lot of these cameras that I use, transferring footage or something like that, it's a lot better to have a full-size SD card. And the last thing on the right side is the power button, which kind of threw me off because with all the laptops I've used, the power button has either been right here on the top or one of the keys on the keyboard. I've never seen a power button on the right hand side like this. I'm not too sure what the reasoning was. I think it's because of the ability of this laptop to go like this. Did I surprise you guys? You guys probably thought I just broke this laptop, but no, it's actually meant to go 360 like this. So check this out. It can go all the way around and perform as a tablet if you wanted to. And speaking of which, there should be a pen somewhere. Okay, I think it's because I have a review unit, but if you guys actually purchase this device right here, you will get a stylus. We have more fan grills on the inner hinge for the temperature management. On the bottom, there's nothing, and on the left side, we have the AC port, so you can charge the laptop, the proprietary AC ports. Two more fan grills, we have the HDMI ports, another USB-C slot, and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and as well as a little LED that signifies what the battery level is at. So to run you guys through the specific configuration of this model right here, it has 6 gigabytes of VRAM. It's running the AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX370 CPU, and it comes with 1 terabyte of PCIe G4 SSD, and it has 32 gigabytes of RAM, LPDDR5X, Wi-Fi 7 of course, and Windows 11. And there is one thing I do want to check out, but I probably won't be able to cover it in this video right here because I want to do a more in-depth look to this computer. So today I'm just doing the unboxing and basically showing you guys like what you're able to get out of this machine, just face value. I mean, on paper, this already looks like the perfect laptop. The only negative thing I would say about the display is that it only has 60 Hertz refresh rate, which isn't terrible. I'm totally used to it because I did own a ZenBook Duo, which had two 60 Hertz monitors. But after experiencing the Nebula displays on the ASUS G14, that goes up to 120 Hertz refresh rate, it's definitely a game changer. But then again, you have to keep in mind that the ProArt PX13 and the P16, they weren't made with gaming in mind. This is more catered towards content creators, and if you're someone like me that's very interested in doing more creative work and productive work, but also having the power to do some gaming on the side, this is like the portable solution for you. Because when it comes to drawing thumbnails and stuff, I need that touchscreen. I used to use that touchscreen with the stylus on my ZenBook Duo all the time to send out like thumbnail requests to my thumbnail designers. So another thing that I'm super excited to check out is this scroll wheel right here. So this scroll wheel on the touchpad allows you to calibrate it to whatever you want. I think you gotta pull it down just like that, and then it starts glowing. And then right here, you can change the settings. So you can change it to system volume, or you can change it to system brightness. So if I choose it, I can change the system brightness by using this scroll wheel on the touchpad, which is very, very cool. I think you can calibrate it to do something else. So you can configure this scroll wheel to do other commands. But at this moment, it just allows you to use the system volume. So I can turn the system volume all the way up and all the way down. I think I'm gonna turn it all the way up just to see how the audio compares to the G14. me know what you guys think about the speakers. After the sound test, obviously you can tell the G14 has better speakers. It's just so much more full. They're not bad by any means. I do love the audio quality on this laptop. It's not bad at all. But I just wish they could be better, because the 2024 model of the G14 came out around the same time as this. So there's no reason for the speakers to be any different, because, you know, they have the technology to make it just as good. They're both made by ASUS. So I would say give me about 1 month to do a full comprehensive review on this laptop right here. I'm actually very excited to use this. I'm gonna install all of my favorite editing softwares, photo editing softwares. I'm gonna be editing this video on this laptop right here and see how productive we can be. Also, thank you again, ASUS, for sending me this review unit, because I've been really excited to check out this product specifically because this seems like the most well-rounded creator computer. It's a 2-in-1, like I said. Boom, you can flip it around. It has a touch screen. It has decent speakers, very good I/O. I just wish there was a full-sized SD card slot, as well as 120 Hz refresh rates. So far, from first impressions, this is absolutely amazing. Probably one of the best, if not the best, content creator laptops. If you're not looking for something that's gaming oriented, this is also somewhat cheaper. You do get a few more features, a little bit less in performance, but still really good. And I also really do like this scroll wheel option on the touchpad. I think that's pretty cool. Battery life might be a little bit better than the G14, but I won't say that just yet because I haven't done a real test on it. But one thing I did notice was that it comes with a 200-watt charger compared to a 180-watt charger with the ASUS G14. So I don't know what the reasoning is, but I can reach out to ASUS and ask them why they chose to have a 200-watt charger for this instead of the typical 180 that the G14 has. Anyways, I'm excited to just test this thing out. So yeah, I mean, totally different aesthetic. This has a more professional look than the G14. The G14 has more of a gamer look, although they're starting to look more like a MacBook than anything. This is definitely a contender when it comes to like MacBook replacements. I still have yet to find a laptop that is better than the G14. However, this could be it. I still have to do a comprehensive test on this laptop, and so far it's blown my mind. It's a lot more portable. It's very tiny, 13.3 inches. It's so nice. It does get scratches on it, but you can just rub it right off. But yeah, we got the ASUS ProArt logo on it. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, so I'm currently sitting here editing the unboxing video for the ProArt PX13, and so far I haven't noticed any lag. It's pretty smooth, but I just started, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on anything that happens. ASUS for sending me a review unit to check out for this video. Best. And as you guys know, I've been trying to build the... So I'm not doing any intensive editing at the moment, just cutting up the footage, and this is what the G Helper is looking like. And these are the current settings I'm running the laptop on. And of course, it is currently plugged in. Another thing that I do want to bring up that is a negative point to this laptop is the trackpad. So as I've been using it for the past few days, when you try using the tap to click option with the trackpad, sometimes it starts to ghost click when you try to navigate around with the trackpad, and I think it's being caused by the dial right here. And I believe I showed you guys how to activate the dial right here. So all you have to do is bring your finger to this little activator right here and just pull it down, and it will activate the dial ring. And once you use the dial ring, it'll give you like different options. So depending on the program that you're using, and in this case I'm using an editing software, it'll give you different types of options. So it'll give you time axis adjustment for the timeline. We also have a timeline zoom. So if we select that right there, if you guys take a look at the timeline, it'll start moving around the timeline if I'm using the dial. And if we go back, we can also change the audio track height. which isn't really that important to me, honestly. If I did want to edit, well, I guess in a way, it allows me to use like the scroll wheel. It kind of takes the place of a scroll wheel. But in my opinion, because of how small of a footprint this laptop is, it kind of gets annoying when you're using the trackpad, because, you know, when I'm using this laptop in a very cramped space, like, I need all the real estate in this trackpad. So sometimes my finger will run over this dial right here, and sometimes it's not very accurate when I'm using the trackpad with this dial right here in the way. And it's very noticeable. Like, it might not look very, you know, obvious on camera, but when you're using it, you notice it. You notice like the dip and like the change in texture, and it is kind of annoying. I also did a little bit of light gaming on this device right here, and I noticed a little bit of lag spikes as I was playing in more like graphic intensive areas, which should not be an issue when compared to the G14. My girlfriend was playing on the G14, same game, same server, same area of the game as well, and I noticed better performance on the G14 than the ProArt PX13, which, you know, is pretty obvious because that model is slightly newer than the PX13, but I still feel like this should be able to hold up in a cozy casual game, right? I still have yet to test it out with like more of a AAA game or just a more graphic intensive game, which I will end up doing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. Stay tuned for the 1-month review of this laptop. Make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on that video when it does come out.